A legendary ship on a goodbye tour. The world-famous Alexander von Humboldt is hanging up the sails after more than 100 years on the high seas. This is its final voyage. In Stavanger on Norway's west coast, 50 of the world's most beautiful sailing ships are lined up in the port. They've come to take part in the Tall Ships Races regatta. More than 3,000 young sailors join the competition. Stavanger is the second-to-last port in the regatta. The Alexander von Humboldt is one of the oldest ships taking part, and it's the only one with a green hull and green sails, its trademark. Captain Mike Vosgerau has been on board for more than 12 years. He admits saying goodbye won't be easy.
We're all sad that this is Our Lady's last voyage, but we're happy and proud to have such a worthy farewell. We're taking part in this race that has so many international ships participating. We're traveling the North Sea. We went all the way to the Shetlands for the first time. It's really a fitting end.
50 crew members are on board for this historic final journey, including Lena and Gabriel. Both learned to sail on this training ship, like hundreds of young sailors before them. They took advantage of a school break to join the voyage. This is Lena's fourth time on board.
Life on board is really cool and nice. I don't know anyone who's on the ship and didn't want to go back. You always have that longing to get back on the Alex. We call it the green virus. Once you've caught it, you can't get rid of it.
Conditions on board, including small bunk beds under the deck, don't bother Lena. She spends most of her time up above, where the action is. At the main mast, the crew works on climbing the rigs. Gabriel has no fear of heights. He makes folding the sails 15 meters above deck look effortless. The journey was a gift for his 16th birthday. The ship is almost 90 years older than he is.
It has this unique charm to it. It has some rusty edges and special corners and its own quirks, but it's a one-of-a-kind. It's not a perfect ship, but it has real personality.
Back in 1906, the Alex was constructed as a light vessel, an anchored boat that acted as a beacon for ships. For nearly 80 years, it guided the way for vessels traveling on seas, rivers, and canals. In 1986, it was purchased by a foundation and turned into a sailing vessel. Christened the Alexander von Humboldt, the old ship got a new start. Since then, it's crossed the Atlantic 6 times. The highlight is always the Tall Ships Races, a regatta with several stages, each one lasting 4 days. A chef cooks up a storm for the young crew. During lunch, Captain Mike Vosgerau gets a special message from the regatta organizers.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Listen up, people. It has been confirmed in London. Here's the final count. We are number 1.
The Alexander von Humboldt was the fastest ship in its class on the stretch between the Shetlands in Scotland and Stavanger in Norway. The Tall Ships Races serves as a last chance for young sailors from around the world to get to know each other. Each port hosts an extensive program of activities. Some 80,000 visitors have gathered in Stavanger to celebrate. 2 days later, it's time to leave. Today, the journey takes the sailors southwest towards the Swedish port city of Halmstad. Ready, set, go. The ship sets sail on the open water, leaving Norway behind.
I have great memories from the last 25 years of all the amazing sailing moments on this ship. We're excited to carry on that tradition on a new ship.
And with that, the Alexander von Humboldt sails its last lap after 100 years of service before it becomes a floating museum.